Your third option is Zimmerman in the right, standing along the baseline. Throws a pass fake and then drops a low.
Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Josh Christopher.
Pull it down, young
Clear
fella.
the deck!
Deck cleared.
Stop it, John. He's putting on a show.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, B.A. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
Now here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Look at the vision from Ja Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
And then Morant with the jam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
And just over a minute played here to start the game.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Rollins. On target from range. Rollins has got 6 points.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, B.A., focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. The shot's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Rollins, hounded by Morant. Rollins gets the bucket. He's got 11.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Smart. And the basket by Bane.
This is a guy who loves to shoot the 3. Bane won't hesitate.
Washington with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And Washington good for 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
St. Louis calls timeout. It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
Deflected!
That'll earn Desmond points with his coaches. They love to see that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Then you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Now here's Aldama. Still without a bucket. Good on the bucket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Knocks down the long J.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knocked loose. From deep, Morant. Sharp grabs the miss. Now Washington. Here's Boston. And the three-pointer goes. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Sound on top, leading by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Sound?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brandon Clark out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane, the pass to Morant. Now Barnes, the three, drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Boston's got 6.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Morant surveying the floor. Oh, a bomb from Ja.
I guess Ja didn't like seeing the 3 at the other end. That's the fire he plays with.
Christopher, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. He's got 11. Pulls up at the elbow. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You've got to give up something. And for a slasher like Ja, that's going to be the mid-range.
St. Louis calls timeout. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Tillman. And it's Marcus Smart in for Morant. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Count it from distance.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Smart outside. Barnes against Williams. Down low. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Thor. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Barnes. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Horford's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. Uncovered. Adams. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Pass to Tyson. Right side, Williams. Knocked away. And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Bane. Here's Morant. He's got 13 from deep. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got his second bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Christie's shot is off. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They were really in control of that game, played well as a team, and really made sure they didn't have to sweat it out at the end.
They did a phenomenal job putting that game out of reach. They really know how to put teams away.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going. They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The official, Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out the defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for St. Louis right now, they've got Josh Christopher, and it's Houston in at the small forward position.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Memphis leading. Now here's Smart. He's scoreless from deep. Payne got a hand on it. Here's Houston, defended by Smart. A nice shot by Houston. And the Grizzlies with possession here. To the inside. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Morant finds Payne. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
St. Louis calls timeout.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Adams, and Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Smart. Well, Steve, how about the offensive growth of Desmond Bane season to season?
B.A., he's getting more assertive out there. Bane, he hunts shots and he takes shots, which is allowing him to increase his offensive impact.
Robbed. Here's Rollins. Gets the three to fall. Rollins has got 24.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside Barnes. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Rollins. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Clark with it. 5 to shoot. Count that bucket. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Rollins, chalk up 2 there.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates. Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:07 left in the third. Ball stolen in transition. Here's Walsh and buries the jumper to finish off the break.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the break. Jumps up. And Washington powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Smart's checked in for Memphis. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Hey, rise up, Marcus Smart.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Here's Washington. Count the basket. Washington's got 10 points in the game.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but Smart can get up there when he needs to.
Washington's shot is good. 12 points for him.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Smart looking around. Over Washington. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Sound on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Smart and Bane in the backcourt together. Steven Adams out there with Al Horford. And it's Aldama in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Christopher. Oh, Adams with the block. They get it back. Pass to Walsh. Nice D from Horford.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
It's Smart on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
They get it back. Bain. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Intelligent play by Bain. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
St. Louis calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Aldama. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the sound coach address his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Morant. That's tipped. Here's Tyson, defended by Jackson. The shot by Tyson, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Boston with the bucket. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Coming through in a big-time moment. Smart doesn't back away from the spotlight at all.
Smart has gone 6 of 8 from the field. Pass to Boston. From downtown, sinks the tray.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage.
Oh, an impossible move. John Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Drains the triple.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
And they're on the break. Puts up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for St. Louis.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Tyson with the bucket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're losing by 9. 1 minute left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Plenty of space. And too long on the shot.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant drawing the double team. Here's Bain. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Ja Morant. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Warriors taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Good work there as it goes.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called. Memphis. They're losing by 8. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Here's Bain. A 3 from the inbound. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. And here's Horford for 3. And connects from downtown.
Talk about possessing the clutch gene. The big man, Horford, coming through in a huge way. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And here's Morant from deep. Bain. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And so it's St. Louis winning this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.